Hello, everybody. James here, WSI, and I'm very, very, very pleased to say we have a returning champion with us. Barbarian, good morning to you.
Oh, good morning, sir. Yeah, great to see you again, James.
I know, I was so pleased. I thought I was going to say, oh, I met you in Philly, but was it Moose who told you that I came up and said hello? Or,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes, you did.
I'm glad he didn't stand up next to me because I'm not the tallest of fellas. And we were just saying Moose is bigger than you, and when I hugged him for the first time, I basically disappeared into him.
Oh, he's a big. That's why I call him Moose. Yeah, yeah, I never call him Chris. Yeah.
Have you seen? Did you see Shane Douglas's friend Ned? And he's 7 foot.
Yes, I met him. I asked Shane, who is this guy? And I said, he's a good friend of mine. You know, he came to the locker room, and sometimes they travel.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's driving Shane around, and he's a big boy. Have you met him?
I've met him. I've stood next to him. I've got a photo with him. I
7 foot tall.
yeah, I drank a beer with him in his hotel room while we filmed Shane Douglas doing promos on a phone. It was an odd hour, I'll tell you.
Yeah, nice guy.
Nice guy,
Very nice
absolutely.
guy. Yeah.
Right, so then, for people who don't know, this is a part two with Barbarian. Do I call you Barb or Barbie, or what do you want to be called? I never asked.
Everybody call me Bob.
Good man.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
I shall call you that then. In the first episode, we talked a lot about the NWA. I don't think we talked much about WWF or WCW or later stuff like that. So if you're wondering why I'm not asking about certain things, it's because we covered it a couple of years ago whenever we did. But what I did this time was I asked the fans out there of WSI Barbarians returning, what would you like to ask him? And as per usual, we got 200 questions back. So we've whittled it down best we can. And here's the first one. From Jason Braun, and he says, "Love Barb, he is a beast. Is he still a Raiders fan?"
Love Raiders. Even though he don't make the playoff, but I'm a diehard Raiders fan. I grew up. My parents live around that area. Grew up in Oakland, California, and ever since, became a Raiders fan.
When did you move to the States?
Well, it's a long story, but I'll make it short. Haku and myself, we came from the little island Tonga. We went to Japan. It became a sumo, and after the sumo contract is over, our Oyakata, our master, passed away. So our royal king, the king, at Tonga, we have a royal family, just like you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, a royal family, and matter of fact, the British and Tonga are really, really great friend.
Yeah.
Friendship. Yeah,
Is it part of the Commonwealth, Tonga?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was Tonga was it's still Commonwealth, but what I'm trying to say, James, Tonga was under British until 1958, I believe they became by themselves.
Independent.
Yeah, independent.
Yeah.
And they had royal family and they had their own money. But before, everything was British. British money, everything. But when they became independent, so royal family have the Tongan money, and everything is Tongan. But down there in that area, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Tonga, all those Pacific, was all under British. Excuse me, and except Tonga. Tonga is the smallest country in the world with a royal family. Tonga is an island. It's not a big country like you guys. So the smallest island, smallest country in the world with a royal family. Can you believe that?
With that being said, I know you wanted to speed through, but no, everyone wants to know about early life and sumo as well. So Sam Thompson has written in and said, would be awesome to hear him talk about him being Barbarian, about Tonga, and how you and Haku were chosen to go into sumo. So I suppose the early years, and how did you actually come into? How did the King of Tonga find out that you were athletically gifted enough to go into sumo?
Our king, Tupo the Fourth, he passed. He was a big man. He loved sumo, and that's how we started. He loved sumo, and he brought some people from Japan to Tonga, and and long story short, we and the king and some other people they pick, and they pick one, two, three. They pick five. Wait a minute. They pick four. The first people they went to Japan was four. Four brothers, and the second went over there was two. Me and another guy from the same high school. So altogether was six of us. So four went first, including Haku. You follow me, James?
Mm-hmm.
Including Haku. So the second when there was me and another brother. So another brother was 6 years total. Yeah, all of us. But that's how we started. The king loved sumo, and that's how we started. And me and Haku, speaking for ourselves, we started from sumo in Japan, and our contract expired, and our master passed away, and the king don't trust no one in Japan, especially Japan. He didn't know anyone in Japan but this particular old man. Must. So he said, "My sons, you guys all come back home." So what happened? Haku broke his ankle. James, I don't know if you knew, he broke his ankle from sumo. So the airline didn't allow Haku to travel because he broke his ankle. So he's gonna kill about 3-4 seat, because his feet is just he's just kept straight. He cannot bend. So he waited to heal before he go back home. So what happened, James? When his ankle healed, he decided to go pro in Japan. So Papa, Giant Papa, yeah, you know him, Giant Papa,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, was willing and was willing to help Haku. So he trained Haku. He was a young boy, teenage, trained him, and then he became, he became a wrestler. After he trained him, he worked for Giant Papa, and then Giant Papa sent him to Texas to Amarillo for the funk, dairy funk, the funk, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he started. So my side of my story, when we came to Hawaii, so we on our way home for good. You follow me, James? We on our way for good, Yeah. So we turn our back to Japan because our master passed away. The king wants us to come home. So when we came to Hawaii, was five, or remember, was six of us. So Haku stayed behind. Now it's five. The remaining was five. So we on our way to Tonga. So when we came to Hawaii, we came with a widow, the master's wife,
Mm-hmm.
and her daughter. So yeah, that's what it is. So we came to Hawaii. My mother flew from the mainland to Hawaii because back then there was no cell phone. We write letters, and back then write letters. So my mother knew exactly my schedule. So she flew to Hawaii and waited for me. So when we came to the airport, she met me at the airport, and I hate to tell this story, but true story. Waited at the airport. So and she told all my brothers, and she told our Japanese mother, "I'm gonna take my son to buy some clothes, buy some gift to take it back to Tonga." You follow me, James?
Mm-hmm.
Take it back to Tonga to his family. I said, so we were happy. They were happy. The mother happy. Yeah, call me, son. Come back. We wait for you. Yes, mother. Yeah, we will come back. James, we never went back. So my mother told me we never went. Oh man, I say, Mom, we have to go back. I had to I'll be with you, but I had to let my Japanese mother and let all my brothers know. I will be no, go back. So you stay. So oh man, it was a bad feeling,
Yeah.
bad feeling. Yeah, almost like a kidnap. Yeah, but that's how I started. I came to the state and I started with Red Bestin, the old man. Red Bestin. Well, Red Bestin, he had two schools. One in L.A. Follow me, James. One in L.A. and one in Hayward, Bay Area, Hayward, California. So I was in Hayward, California because I live in the Bay Area, and Sting and Ultimate Warrior in L.A. You follow me?
Mhm.
So he had two schools, Sting and Ultimate Warrior. Went in the school in L.A. and I was the one in the Bay Area. So that's how we started.
So I didn't look too much into it because I was just like to hear your story, and then I'll ask it. So you weren't in any tournaments in sumo. You weren't rising in the ranks. You were basically training and then returned home. How long were you training in sumo for?
You talking about Japan?
Yes. How long? Yeah. How long were you training in sumo
Oh,
wrestling for?
yeah. In Japan, we train 1 month. If you follow the sumo schedule, we train 1 month and compete. Okay. Uh, the tournament in January, tournament. We train in February, tournament. No, every other month.
Mm.
Every other month. So you train 1 month and tournament, compete the next month, like that. You compete every other month. In between, you train 1 month in between.
Just for people who don't know, I really love sumo. We used to get sumo wrestling here when I was a kid. I used to love watching it. I've been to see it live. It's a really great show. It's a great
I love
experience.
sumo, James. I love sumo. I'm still watching on YouTube.
Yeah,
They just finished the tournament. I love sumo.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think I saw the September
yeah,
tournament in.
yeah.
They've got the big. To me, at the top of the arena, there's in the middle of
Right,
it. It almost looks like a bird house.
right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean, hanging over it.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a great thing. How far? How far do you think you could have gone? Because it's with sumo, there's like different leagues, aren't there? And then the winner of one league then jumps up to the next tier kind of thing. How far do you think you could have gone if you weren't pulled out?
Yeah, great question. I love that sumo. Sumo was in my heart. Sumo, that's how much I love sumo. And Haku always tell me, you can ask him. I says, man, you are the strongest of us all. You are the strongest. You could be. I mean, it's not coming from my mouth. It's coming from Haku. I said, Haku, he's got the technique. Haku was very good in technique. But me, just power, Haku said, man, Bob, can you imagine if we in a sumo, you could be Yokozuna. I said, no, no, no. I said, oh yeah, with that power you had and your balance. I mean, well, I don't know, James. A great question.
Mm.
I wish he never had. I wish everything went well. And yeah, I cannot answer.
Mm.
How far I can go, but yeah, but I just love the sport, and and yeah, yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. What could have been? Never.
Yeah.
I mean, your career worked out just fine. After sumo, I know that. But one more thing about sumo, and I promise I'll move on. But Sachinoshima, that was the name you were given. There's two questions.
Sachinoshima.
Sachinoshima, I
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah.
One, what does that mean? And two, were the Japanese still a bit funny about foreigners doing sumo at that time?
Yeah, yeah. Sachinoshima mean mean happy island. Happy Island, Sachi. Yeah, Sachi, happy. Yeah, Noshima Island. Sachi, no, I mean, yeah, Sachi Noshima mean happy island. Yeah, our time was not too many foreigner. Yeah, the only foreigner was ahead of us, Takamiyama. Yeah, he's from Hawaii. He's an old man now, but that's the only, there was the first foreigner from Hawaii, Takamiyama, about 6'6", a big man, and we are the second foreign. See, let me tell you a little story about how they brought us. You know, we so they bring four, including Haku. Now they bring me and the other brother, James. When I never see snow. I never see snow. Coming down the plane, not the terminal. You're coming down the step and you walk the terminal. When I look down the white stuff, I say, "Wow, what is this?" I mean, you come out, you feel the cold. You know, and never had that cold in my life. And I look down at the snow is white. I never see anything like that. I say, and the camera and the media, they were right there when we came. And I decided to taste the snow, see if it's sweet. Yeah, James, that's true. See if it's sweet. So I bent down and grabbed a full of ice and taste. Oh, Japanese camera, but 100 miles an hour. So the next day, yeah, they show it on the newspaper. Me reach down the snow and taste. And so back to my story. See the club, we call it Bear. The club, they bring the Tongan boys. Was ready to close. They ready to close. I mean, they went down. So great move. They did a great move. So when we came, I'm not bragging about it, but when the Tongan came to that club, I mean, shoom. I mean, the club went up really, rating way up. So it helped them. We did a lot of appearance, and the live TV, things like this. So the club was back to, back alive. So yeah, because the foreigner, we were the second foreigner, and see, back our time, there was not too many, not too many. Now there's so many foreigner, So, but back then it was not too many.
Yeah, quite a few from Brazil and stuff now, I believe,
Yeah.
as well. I want to ask you this. So, when you went back to Japan for the first time as a professional wrestler, were you recognised as a sumo wrestler prior, or was that never sort of brought up, I guess, to the fans? Or were you recognised, in fact?
Yeah, they did. They advertised, former sumo, Haku, myself, and people, that's for the first time, and now we became a wrestler. Yeah, it helped. See, the thing is, James, I never worked for Papa, Giant Papa, never worked, always Inoki, always Inoki. And when I came to Haku, never worked for Inoki. He never worked for always Giant Papa. Me always Inoki. So yeah. When we came there for the first time, they from I think most of the people they knew that. But yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
When you first went to Japan as a pro wrestler again, and I asked this to so many people who've wrestled in Japan, and they say, in your first tour, did certain wrestlers try and test you? Did they stiff you a little bit? Did they try and take liberties with you a little bit, to see what you would, how would you would react? Did you suffer through that?
Yeah. They try. Just a nice guy. I didn't want to hurt nobody. I didn't want to hurt no one. But yeah, they try. And there's a few incident here and there. I mean, they try. They test you like you say. Yeah, they test the young guys. They test the new guys. Especially coming from the state. Yeah, they do. Japanese style. They call it strong. Yeah, strong style. But few incident here and there, and they finally they put me on the top guys. Brody, Pusha Brody, Artura, and the top guys, Bad News Brown, and they put young guys like me, a 6-man tag. So I will my job to pump all over the place. So for the older guys and excuse me. Yeah, for the older guys, and I went through a few. Yeah.
Who did you? How did you eventually gain respect in Japan?
What do you mean?
As far as, let's say, in theory, an incident happens, someone hits you too hard, and then you gain their respect by hitting them back 10 times harder. Did anything like that
Yeah.
happen?
See, like I say, I was just a big guy, even if they hit hard, I thought it was a strong style, this way, but I found out later, you know, office, New Japan, they put the shooter on the early matches. You follow me, James? Yeah, and the late matches, the American style, the American boys, easy, American style, But they put the shooter on the early first, second, third, so to make the business look real. You follow me?
Yeah.
So and excuse me. So the audience the whole match was a shooter, but you're right. The first, second, third was a shooter. They just kicked the shit out of you. I mean,
Dot. These are all usernames. These aren't like real names for the most part. But Dot has written in, and because you mentioned it before, any stories on Bruiser Brody?
Yeah, man, I love that man, friend. I love that man. I used to carry his back. I carry a lot of legend back. They love me as a young boy, and Frank was helping. I mean, Bruce Brody was helping me booking in Japan. He asked Inoki, bring that young boy. Good kid. Use him a lot. James, I used to go 5 weeks, 5, 6 weeks every tour. I make really good money. No, not the money those guys made, not the good money, but as a young boy, I make really good money. And I used to go, not every other month, but 1, 2, 3, four times a year, sometimes 5 times a year, for 5, 6 weeks. That's a good money. Yeah, and Brody was a good man, in my eye, and he was. I learned a lot from him. The high put I used to throw. Every time I throw, I'm thinking about Brody. Yeah, but that's see, there's some memory about Brody. Yeah, he was big in Japan. He was big here. Yeah, he was a name. But sorry, what happened to him?
Was Brody the highest paid gaijin in Japan?
I believe so. James, I don't know if he was the highest paid, but I know he was one of the highest paid. Yeah? Abdullah, him, Stan Hansen is one of them. Stan, and the Fang. But those guys were made a killing, Don't forget they pay you cash. They pay you. They don't write check. They pay you cash, and you have to be smart to manage your money. Most of the guys they ask office to send the money straight to their account. So when they travel, so you don't want the customer, to stop you, and so. Yeah, they do that. They smart with their money.
It's funny you mentioned the big boot, because the very next question is ERC. He asked, the best boot to the face I've ever seen. So that was in tribute to Brody. That's where you got the big boot.
Yes. The best boot. I don't call myself the best boot. Brody is my number one best foot, I could be second, I could be number 10, but Brody is still my number one. Oh yeah, he teach me how to. He said, you learn, and if you become good with the high kick, you can, it will be your, what do you call? It will be your. It will be your statement. It will be your, unique. There'll be a unique move,
Yeah.
So, James, I try not, everybody throw big boot. Everybody start from Hogan. Everybody throw big boot, but I try to do the best I could. Yeah, I don't just throw boot. I walk in. I just don't throw boot. You can see the difference. Yeah, you don't. Everybody, put up. So I walk in. That's what it make a difference.
How long did you do the big boots before you? I'm just presuming here, but when you started doing the big boot, did you catch some guys with it pretty hard? And it's because it looks so great.
Yeah, it take two people, not only me. It take two people to make the high kick look fantastic. To look good, to look great. So, it's the way the guy react, the way they sell. And yeah. Some incident happened, and I told her brother, I hug him, I almost cry. And they know I didn't mean to, but accident happened. Yeah, but I try not to kick with my heel. I try to tap it. It's so fast. I try to. It looked like, yeah, it looked like it take their head off, but I just try to tap my toe. You follow me, James?
Mm-hmm.
My toe. If you touch your toe, you don't hurt nobody. But if you touch your heel, you padero somebody. Yeah, but that's how.
Who takes the best big boots?
Wow, that's hard. That's hard question. Oh, ooh, wow. There's a lot of them out there. Yeah. Mm. James, I cannot think. I cannot
Oh
answer that.
no!
Yeah, who take the best? Oh, wow, there's a few. Ooh, okay, man, I forgot his name. I forgot. Probably Marty Jannetty is one of them. Marty Jannetty is one. Man, I wish we get it clipped. Marty Jannetty, I gave him the boot and his whole body. I mean, he's so good. Man, that guy is so good. Unbelievable. Very athletic. Yeah, I gave him the boot and his whole body was flipped. James, his whole body was, I think that's my most memory, he's a name, and yeah, his Marty Jannetty probably one of the best.
Do you remember anyone you really caught with the boot? And you had to, sorry, straight afterwards that you just really drilled and you didn't mean to.
Oh man, yeah. Well, there's a lot. I didn't mean to. There's a lot. I cannot name it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a guy. Man, in Japan they call him Peterson. White boy from Utah.
Daryl Peterson.
Daryl.
Yes.
Yeah. But in WCW they name him a
Max
different
Payne.
name. Yeah, Max Payne.
Yeah.
I work him single. I believe I work him single. He's so tall. He's a big boy. I think he started in Japan. From yeah. And I work single, and I caught him. Red-handed. He's so tall, and I tried to reach. And almost kick his head off. And I was sorry. Didn't mean to. But I hope he still remember. But yeah, Terror. Yeah, they call him. Yeah, they call him a different name. They call him his real name in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, he was, for people who don't know, he was Man Mountain Rock in the WWF. He had the guitar in the WWF when you were there, I think, when you were teaming in the Head Shrinkers in the mid-90s, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
We shall. The first time I interviewed you, Barb, right, I didn't actually ask you pretty much any WWF or WWE questions at all. So I thought I might as well ask you some now. I mean,
sure.
For goodness sake, you're here now. Why not? So, for God's sake, Jay, some of these usernames I can barely make out. He asks, who is the best manager you had in either the WWF or WCW? The Baron, Mr. Fuji, Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart.
All those three are my good friend. Baron, I love Baron, and Bobby.
Let's stick with Baron for a second. So you come to the WWF with Warlord. You're both good guys, but then you have Baron von Raschke as a manager, who was a career heel. Why did they team you three guys up?
Yeah, I was really surprised. I was really surprised he put us. Love Baron and. Yeah, you're right, James. He was a big time heel, and they trying to put us babyface, and here come the parent is our manager. So you know, and I guess I guess it works, and you have a very short time. Parent came into a very short time, what, a couple of months, I think,
Yeah.
and then Fuji, yeah, 2 3 months, and then Fuji. But Bobby, Bobby is fantastic. He's one of the best. Bobby Heenan is one of the best. He's unique. He's got his own style. But Fuji, probably, probably, I pick Fuji number one, huh?
Mm.
And he's evil. He was evil, and he taught us, become a great heel. And I probably changed. I don't know. I love Bobby, and I love Baron. But as a business wise, maybe Fuji, huh?
Mm.
Fuji is, yeah, I will pick.
What did Mr. Fuji teach you business wise then? What lessons did you learn from Fuji?
Yeah, we learn a lot. We learn a lot. Everything. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, he never called me Bob. He never called me Bob. He called me John. Everybody called him. Yeah, yeah. If he mad at me or he mad at something, John, John. Yeah, always John. But yeah, he teach us how to sneaky. Everything behind the referee. You know what I mean, James?
Mm.
Everything. That's how you get hit behind the ref. Don't do it in front of the ref, behind the ref. Yeah, and false tag. False. That's how you get hit. False tag. And yeah, we'll see. We didn't know nothing about that then until we came to WWF. Fuji, it give us detail, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. We had him, so we can learn. How to become a heel.
Don C writes in and says, any stories on Mr. Fuji? Hopefully Fuji had the sense to not play jokes on the Barbarian. So did you get any ribbing from Fuji?
Okay.
I mean, he didn't force feed you, your own pet or anything like that. Hopefully.
Yeah, Terry can tell some different story, but I don't know if I told you this story. I'm gonna tell you two story. Okay, is that okay, James?
You can tell me 100 stories. I
100
love them
story,
all.
Yeah. Well, the first story, I don't know if I told you, but if I told you, I will repeat it so some other people can hear. So man, where we at? We first came into WWF. Well, WWF back then, and no internet back then. To GPS the address, so you had to ask the front desk. So we came down and asked front desk, how to get to the building. You follow me, James?
Mm-hmm.
And the lady said, before the lady tell us that, here come Fuji. He was sitting in the lobby waiting for the demolition. Waiting for the demolition. And Fuji, I'm master. He didn't say Mister. He said master. I'm Master Fuji, and we heard Fuji. So we turned around, introduced ourselves, and yeah, Barbarian, the warlord. We just came in. He did that little laugh. I said, "Oh yeah, you look for address? Yes, yes, sir. Oh, I help you. Okay, okay, I help you. See, don't forget, James. He was waiting for demolition. So." What happened? We left with Fuji. So he left demolition back there. We left with, and he say, big guy. He called the theory, big guy. Just drive, listen to master. You drive. Yes sir, yes sir. I'm sitting behind Fuji, and we knew we don't know nothing. So I sit behind Fuji and I look. All I remember, James. We left the hotel, jumped to the highway. So, and we drove about maybe 10 minutes. We exit. I said, oh, maybe we're getting close. We exit, we go many lights, and then back to the highway. I said, wow, what kind of address is that? Back to the highway. Long story short, James, finally we got to the building. It's around 1 hour. We've been driving from the hotel and then we went to the local room and looked at it and said, man, that's a long hotel from from the building. They say, yeah. So we do the show, and I believe Ricky Martel. Or yeah, well, one of the guys asked, "Where you guys stay?" Terry told him the hotel. The brother said, "Oh, down the street, 5 6 minutes." Terry said, No way. No, yeah. We've been driving an hour. I said, no, the hotel. And and the brother said, yeah. So who you came with? So who we go or find the address? Who we go? No, we came with Master Fuji. And the brother said, oh, my case closed. so they know because he's the master of the rip. So and the brother said, yeah, if you don't believe me, follow. So now Demolition was pissed off at Fuji left him. You follow me, James? Left him in the hotel. And the lady told him, no, but Fuji left with the two big guy. The lady don't know who we are. The two big guy. Master at the Demolition were mad and Fuji left them. So we follow. After the show, we follow the brother. Brother, sure enough, 6 minutes away. That's how Fuji got us. And the second one, we were in the Madison Square Garden. This is the last one. And I always, Fuji always, remember he always wear a black hat. I saw the table, Fuji put his black hat on the table and he walk around and talk to everybody. So I decided I'm gonna rip Fuji a little bit. So I pick up his head. I push the ceiling. I hit his head, in the ceiling. So I close it up. So now I say, I better be good, or Fuji found out he's gonna rip me apart. I better be good. So I went. James, what I did, I went to the bathroom, pretend I'm using the bathroom. You follow me, James? Mm-hmm. So I'm using the bathroom. So Fuji came to look, no head. Now he's pissed. I heard him. Oh, someone want to rip the master. So now I'm start to get nervous. I'm scared now. If Fuji knew it was me, he's gonna rip me apart. So Fuji walking around cussing and looking for his head because we are ready to go. We are ready to go to the ring. So he had to have his head. So he walking around. Finally, I know he's coming. Now I flush the toilet and I come out. So I feel like I'm safe. So I flush the toilet. I say, Master, what happened? John, do you know who took my head? I say, Master, I was in the bathroom the whole time. I was in the bathroom the whole time, so I was safe the whole time. So he walking the hallway, cussing himself, and finally Marty Jannetty, Marty can rip somebody. Marty Jannetty comes in, Marty, please help me, please, and keep because if Fuji knew it was me, I know it's you, Marty. So help me. So Marty said, Marty, go there and keep looking Fuji. If he come back, I'm gonna put his head back to the table. So I put his head back to the table. I told Marty, escape before he knew you were here too. So Marty escaped. I went back to the restroom. Back to the restroom and to the sink. He used to sing. So here comes Master. The head was on the table. I said, so he was happy, but he was mad at the same time. I said, John, did you know who did it to me? No, Master. I didn't have no idea. So long story short, James, I was safe. So, Fuji, bless your heart.
Yeah, you never would have heard the end of it if you found.
Oh yeah, I was happy man.
You mentioned this before with Demolition, so we might as well ask about them. Why were you turned bad guys so quickly? And in fact, why were you even brought in as good guys?
So quickly, yeah. We're still talking about that. Even Demolition, we have no idea why they turned you so quickly. James, we were starting to relate it, related with a fan. It's a good guys. It's a good guys, and just too quick. I had no idea whose idea. Could be Patterson, could be Vince, and I mean, it went well, and finally changed so quick. Why? It changed how long? 3 months. After 3 months, turn too fast, too soon. Too soon. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was going to ask, when you came into the WWF, did you have a meeting with Vince, or were you just given a booking sheet and where to turn up? Or, I mean, were there any meetings to discuss what you would do with Warlord as a tag team going forward?
Yeah. We had a meeting, turn you guys baby and Demolition Hill, and run with the program, and and then turn you back. See, but we didn't know it's gonna turn that soon. Yeah, then turn you back here with Mr. Fuji. So Fuji, see, James, when we turned heel, it took a while. It took a while for us to, for fan to hate us, to make us stay heel, because that's why they put us with Fuji. Even with Fuji, it took a while. It took a while, and then finally Fuji with his evil side, and then finally people we are regular heel. But it took a while for us to, people related already. So when that night when we turned, yeah, remember that night, the Survivor, yeah, that night, and people were crying. Fuji, why Fuji? Oh yeah, they were sad. Yeah, I see their eyes. They were sad. Why Fuji? I mean, they call him evil, but hey, it's business.
Hey,
But
yeah. The thing is, there wasn't much to boo with you and Warlord. I mean, for the 80s especially, that's what people wanted to see. They wanted to see two muscled up ass kickers. So there wasn't much to boo. There's no wonder you came in as good guys, because there was nothing to hate about you.
Yeah. See, it's funny, James. When we came as a good guys, don't forget we just did the angle with the Road Warrior, down south. And I told them, I don't know, Terry, I don't know, brother. They're gonna pull the hell out of us because we just do the ankle. But when we came in, we came through the curtain, the people cheer. And this is Baltimore. This is Baltimore, and Baltimore is big time for NWA. Yeah, I said, look at them, wow, they cheer us instead of boo us. Yeah, we were a little nervous. Yeah, they're ready to come through this is Baltimore. Business are funny. Yeah.
It is indeed a funny business. A couple of people wrote in roughly the same thing. John Womack has asked, why didn't you and the Warlord ever win a World Tag Team title? Was this something that you were ever promised?
Great question. Great question. We don't know until today. We don't know why. We were ready to take the title, but Vince, I don't know who break us, Pat Patterson or Vince. I don't want to talk bad about Pat Patterson. Bless your heart. Okay, I love those people. They Vince help us. Vince, James, Vince kept our name. He kept Barbarian Warlord. He kept Powers of Pain instead of break us. James, every time you have a name, you come to the WWF, they break you. You take Vince's name. You follow me, James? So, yeah, and Vince like us, and he liked the name. I say, guys, keep that name. I like that name. So it was a bless. It was a bless. He didn't break us. So that's why we still have the name. And back to your question. What's your question again, Jay?
I was going to ask, were you ever promised a tag team title run that never materialized later down the road?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know who broke us, but Vince promised us, guys, I want two big monsters. I want one monster to work against Hogan, and I want one monster work against Ultimate Warrior. And we were excited. We were looking forward. We're looking forward to work with them because when we work, that those two big name, two top babyface, you make money. So James never happened. So I think I work. I think I work Big Boss Man, if I'm not mistaken, Big Boss Man, and Theory work Davy Boy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the entire year he worked Davy Boy. He was like on
Yeah,
every show with Davy, yeah.
yeah, Davy Boy, and yeah, that was it. They, okay, guys, there's your Hogan and Ultimate Warrior for you guys. So, but yeah, we still make money with those two, but it will be major money if you work. Yeah, we were excited, but never happened.
Yeah, Warlord said that he made. I always ask before I ask a money question, and I said, "How much did you make at WrestleMania 7, or what was your biggest payday?" And he said, "I think I made $25,000 or something with Davey at WrestleMania 7, and that's probably triple that now for inflation.
Yeah,
pretty much.
it will be triple now. Yeah.
Hey, that's not small money. You can't be.
Back in the days, there's big money,
huge money.
Oh, huge money. Yeah, everything was cheap. Yeah, and me and Terry, we try to save money. We share room. Now everybody have their own room. We share room. We share rental car. We look for cheap. To save money. Do you know, James? My favorite motel is Night Inn.
Yeah.
My favorite motel is Night Inn because there's no go up. Everything on the floor, and you just park your car right in front of your door. So Nights Inn. So we look for. So the top guys, they go stay the Hilton, the Holiday Inn. So Powers of Pain look for Nights Inn. So that's us.
Did you and Terry always share a room, or did you ever get your own room later on?
No, we always share a room. We always share a room because we try to save. Terry is good with money. Terry is good with money. I'm bad with money, but Mama, my wife, really good with money. So, yeah, thanks, Mama. I love you. So, yeah, good with money. So, Terry, really good with money. So, we try, James, to live cheap so we can, we can, save for the rainy day.
It's not what you make, it's what you save. Isn't that right?
It's what you save. Old timer always tell me, say, kid, one day you're going to make some money. It's not what you make, it's what you save. You're right, James. You're right about that.
Who taught you that? Who was the first person to tell you that? Do you remember?
Ooh, wow. Yeah, I know now. What do you call him? I don't think he's all right. He's with us anymore. Texas, Sweet,
Sweetan? Bob Sweetan?
Bob Sweden. Yeah, Bob
go.
Sweden. He was big in Texas. He was big in Texas. He's finished a power driver. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Bob Sweden. I say, kid, you're a good kid. Someday you're going to make some money. It's not what you make, but what you save. I remember that. Bob Sweden. Yeah. So, Cowboy. We call him Cowboy Bob Sweden. Yeah.
This next question is a rumor of a storyline or something that involves you. Ren Specs wrote in and said, I have heard rumours that you, the Barbarian, was originally promised to win the 1990 Royal Rumble, but it was switched to Hulk Hogan just before the match. Are these rumours true or false?
Oh, is that 1990?
Yeah.
I tried to, definitely. Yeah, the final was me and Hogan. No, it's not true. No. Nobody beat the man, Hogan is the man. It's always be the man, I just blessed. To be final with him. I don't know why me. When I saw the wall, the big blackboard final, Barbarian Hogan, I said, wow, that is a bless, There's a bless, to be with a man in the final. So no, it's not true. It's all Hogan It's always be Hogan, he did a lot to the business. So he helped everybody, and I respect him, and I love the guy. So no, it's not true.
Orlando, Florida, that was in, by the way.
Orlando, okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, yep.
So did you ever wrestle Hulk Hogan one-on-one, even in WCW later, or did you never get that one-on-one match?
No, never. I would love to, never. The only time I had a chance to one-on-one with him, Royal Rumble and Royal Rumble?
Yes.
I mean the Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, yeah.
Survivor Series, yeah, yeah. I have a little clip to be with him in the ring. Yeah? Oh, I love it. The Survivor Series, man. I wish it was single. I wish it was single. Yeah, but yeah, it was a great moment.
What's okay, right? So we know back in the day there were A towns and B towns, and at one point C towns as well when you were doing the touring. What was the difference in? You don't have to give specific numbers if you don't want to, but what was the difference between being in a B town and then being in an A town headlined by Hulk Hogan, financially speaking?
Yeah, yeah, we we did some A town, A team. I call it A team, a little bit, but mostly B town. Mostly B town. Back in the day, James, they run three town. Three town every night. That's how they split A, B, C. Yeah, and those guys, Warrior and Hogan, they never been a B-town, so they always been a A-town. And you hope, you will be in the A-town, so you can help the check.
Yeah.
The check.
How much of a boost did you get in pay when you were in an A town?
Oh, it's a big difference. It's a big difference from B-town. A-town, you're gonna be in Madison Square Garden. L.A., Chicago. Oh, it's a big difference. It's triple your check. Yeah. So you are hoping. Instead of make a regular check, you hope for a triple check. Triple your money.
That big, really? Triple
Oh
your
yeah,
money?
it's
Wow.
huge. Yeah, it's huge.
Just before we get off Hogan, are there any personal stories with Hulk Hogan? I don't know if you spent too much time with him one-on-one or personally behind the scenes.
No, James. The man is private. He had his own locker room, and that's what he should be treated. And no, I didn't spend many time with him like Beefcake, and I love Beefcake, and he spent a lot of time. No, not much time. We seen him in the locker room. He come and say hi to everybody. That was nice of him. He come, hey, like I say, he had his own, locker room, food, water, everything he wants. But it was nice of him. He always come and say hello to everybody, and it was nice of him. But no, not too much time, spent with him.
Okay, we've got another rumor about you, or something that hopefully you can clear
Rumor.
up.
I hope it's a good rumor.
Do you know what? I don't think it's good or bad. It's interesting. I didn't know the story. John Flower has written in and says, Barbarian was supposed to wrestle Bret Hart at this Tuesday in Texas. If you remember that one-off pay-per-view, it was in 1991, December 1991, but unexpectedly missed the event. You did make an appearance in the 92 Royal Rumble, but then you left the WWF immediately after. So this Tuesday in Texas, you were supposed to be wrestling Bret Hart. Do you remember the reason why you didn't?
Wow, really? I don't remember that, James. 1991?
Yes.
90, ooh. See, I always show up. Unless there was a funeral in the family, or get sick. Me, I always show up, unless it's something bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, I love to work Bret. I had some single with Bret. Oh my, I wish I can. And I started to make money with Bret, and he's one of the top dog, and but one here, one there, but I would love to work Bret steady. So Bret is one of the best, one of the best.
It's a shame. Where did you wrestle Bret first in the singles? Was it at SummerSlam, maybe?
James, I'm too old. I cannot remember. I think, yeah, I know I wrestled Bret a few times. Yeah, yeah. House show, mostly house show. Some tag team, the Hart Foundation, Powers of Pain, some tag team. But I love to work Bret as a single, So it will bring a lot out of me, And I mean, Bret is unbelievable. So Bret will work the hell out of you. You work Bret, yeah, he's gonna bring the best out of you. So that's why I love to work Brett. But yeah, yeah, we do some tag with the Hart Foundation. I did some few single with him, but yeah, I work him single more.
With that being said, with Brett, do you remember the cartoons that he used to draw on the blackboard?
Oh yes, he's a good drawer. Yeah, he put a smile, yeah, in our face. He come there and draw. Yeah, he draw his family, his father, especially his father. Oh man, that was funny. And Owen was there, and yeah, Brad, he always put a smile in our face, about drawing. He draw some stuff, funny stuff.
Do you?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to. I've ruined your train of thought. I do apologise. Do you prefer, as a bigger man in the business, do you always prefer to work with a smaller guy in quotation marks like Brett, because then there's that difference in dynamic? Because when obviously you were with the Powers of Pain, you were wrestling teams the same size as you. But do you prefer wrestling guys younger than you so they can sort of work around you and bump around you?
Uh, I prefer I prefer as a tag work the big guys. As a single, I prefer smaller guys. You follow me, James? Like Brad, like Shawn Michael, Marley, because so they can sell. So when they make a comeback, I can take a couple bump, few bump, it means something. As a single, I prefer athletic, smaller guy. Yeah, Brad is a great example.
Now, there's this sort of follows on from. I think Brett was Intercontinental Champion at the time. Were there any plans for you to challenge or maybe even win the Intercontinental Championship at any point?
Man, I would love to. It never happened, but I would love to challenge him. When he was a Continental Champion. Just have a show, just have a match. Uh, like Tito Santana. These are top babyface. Brad, Tito, is single. Tito Santana, Ricky Martel when he was a single, Steamboat. You know what I mean, James? Steamboat. Those guys were top babyface. I would love, never worked Ricky Steamboat. He's a little ahead of me, but never worked Steamboat. I worked Tito, I worked Brad. Never work Ricky Martel. I mean, these are top baby faces. I would love to, work, so I can learn. I can learn as a single.
Now, you leave the WWF in early 1992. So I think for about a year beforehand or so, the WWF, the business was going down a little bit. People weren't buying tickets as much. The Saturday night's main event that's just coming back up, the viewership was down, that kind of thing. And also, most importantly, Vince McMahon and the WWF were under federal investigation for steroids, and then there was the Mel Phillips thing and the Ring Boys and everything. When did you first notice that the checks were going down and the interest in the WWF was sliding down a little bit?
So, James, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know if it went down. Yeah, it went down. I didn't know nothing. Even the scandal. I will be the last one to know anything.
Really?
Yeah, I will be the last one. I don't go to anybody's business, and that's my nature. That's me. So what have I? So we were there. Me and Terry, we were there when scandal, happened. When I did not ring the ring boys. I don't know nothing. Yeah, I don't know nothing, and what's going on, and it was sad, and I think the business start to, it start to go down, they start to explode, and yeah, it was sad, Hey, it's not my business, that's their business, but yeah, I think that's what it start to go down, and I think me and Terry, we left in '92, in '92, and so I went and I took almost a year off. I done nothing. Just done nothing off. And finally, Kevin Sullivan. Do you remember Kevin Sullivan? Yeah, bless his heart. He was a booker for WCW, and then he called me and say, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing?" I told Kevin, I'm looking for a job. Yeah, true. I'm looking for. I mean, about 10 months. We left WWF. No independent. No, never think about independent. And so I finally gave him a call. Okay, come. Yeah, come. He gave me the date to come, and that's how we started. Started in WCW.
With that being said, why did you and Terry leave?
Yeah, WWF.
Yeah.
Everything is, there's nothing there for us. There's nothing the promise broken promise, and we left because Road Warrior came in. So, James, I love these guys. I hate to bring this up, but I just heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. So before the Road Warrior came in, I heard a rumor, just a rumor. I don't know, maybe it's not true, just a rumor. The reason I don't know, now they pointing finger. The reason they broke us, hear this, James, I wanted to hear well. The reason they broke us in, I know why they broke us in, because the promise, I just told you. But I hear rumor, the reason they broke us in, because the Road Warrior is ready to come up. The Road Warrior is ready to come up, and the Road Warrior done one Barbarian and Warlord, split them and face the pain off, only focus in the Road Warrior. Follow me, James?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, only focus. They don't want to come up there and still powers of pain, So the fan, I mean, it makes sense. The fan will look, these guys and look this guy, and so it makes sense. But hey, it's just a rumor. So I don't know who to believe, but they say break this guy because we're coming. So and you know what I mean, James. So, but it makes sense.
It sort of makes sense as well, because when the Road Warriors came into the WWF, they were first paired with the Demolition. And those matches just weren't as good as I suspect that fans were hoping for, because maybe the styles were too similar or whatever. And they moved on from the Demolition quite soon afterwards. And then the Demolition breaks up and dissolves quite soon afterwards as well. So maybe there is something to the rumor. I don't know. I've never heard that.
That's a rumor. But I sit down and lately and think about it. Hey, it makes sense, and it makes sense. So and when the Road Warrior came in, we were still there. Like you say, James, the fan expected too much from them, from the Road Warrior, too much from them. But unfortunately, it didn't go that way. It was kind of sad, and not very long. They split the Demolition and Barry go different gimmick, and Bill no show up. I mean, it was sad.
My theory as well is in 1992, at the beginning of that, because obviously Vince McMahon is being scrutinized more because of the federal investigation. They allege that Vince was distributing steroids to the wrestlers. He was found not guilty, of course. But my theory also was that anyone who had a body, anyone who was a big bodybuilder, the beginning of 92 and then the end of 92, pretty much all of the big guys are gone. Ultimate Warrior, Davey, you and Warlord and Sid, and just everybody's gone. And then basically they only had like a few of the old guard left. And I didn't know if that was the kind of thing you were caught up in, where they thought, well, this guy looks too big, we can't have him on the show anymore. But you left of your own. But you left on your own.
Yeah, we left on our own.
Yeah,
we left on our own and end up in WCW. And see the funny things, James. When you remember, they brought me and Terry to WCW, and as a super assassin. Remember?
That was the second time. That's the second time in '95. The first time I thought you were a single and you were wrestling. Was it Ron Simmons for the world title?
Oh yeah. Before I went back, remember I went back as a head stringer. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you're right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. You're right. I came in. Yeah, I came in. I came in as a single. Yeah, Ron Simon, who went for the title when Ron was a world champion. That's right. And yeah, after they deal with Ron, and me and Terry, I went back to them. Yeah, head stringer, head, and then back. I would like to get my story straight, and then back with Terry WCW. Remember?
Yep.
As a super assassin.
Yeah. He retired,
So
didn't he, soon afterwards, just because of injuries?
yeah,
Was that
yeah,
right?
yeah. You got it right. So it's funny, James. Super assassin. Yeah, we came out with a mask, with the outfit, and super assassin. And a fan, I said, look, oh, come on, Bob. Come on, the theory. They go Bob, Bob, Warlord. I mean, you know, if you wear a mask, you know, it's supposed to be a mystery. You wear, so the fan don't supposed to know who you are. Mystery. That's why you wear. But here we are. We are mask. They know who. They say in the ring, same style, everything. Oh, but that gimmick was only last about 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and they let Terry know. Man, there was a heartbreak. Heartbreaking. They let Terry know, and so it became with the Face of Fear with Hardcore.
Oh, is that true then? So I thought Terry quit. Did they let Terry go and then move you with Meng Haku?
Yeah, I think they, I think they let Terry, they let Terry go. They just stopped booking. Let Terry go, and they put me with the, Meng. It became Faces of Fear. I mean, it broke my heart. It's just, let my brother. I know him. He's my best friend. But and Haku is my brother too. But different style. Yeah, it was a heartbreak.
Someone wrote in and asked the most horrible question you could ever ask. Who was your favorite tag team partner, Warlord or Haku?
Man, that's a
horrible question
man,
to
that's
ask,
a
isn't it?
hard. Yeah, that's my goodness. Okay, I'll put it this way. Face of Fear, Powers of Pain. It's a two different style. It's a two different style. Faces, vicious, and Powers of Pain. The power move, and is power and vicious, and put it that way. There's a two different style. But your question, James, who is your favorite? I cannot.
It's a horrible question.
That's a hard question. I love it. Terry is my best friend. Haku is my brother. I'm sorry, I cannot. I love them both.
Okay, then. So this is going to be the first, and I suspect the only game we're going to get to in this episode, because there's so many questions that have come in that we'll never get to the end, I guess. Here we go. It's called Name Associations. What I'm going to give you is a sentence, a description, and you tell me the first name that comes to mind when I give you this description or sentence. And if there's a little story that goes along with the name, please throw it in as well. And the first one is the funniest person in the locker room. And it can be any locker room. Any company, any locker room.
Okay, any company.
Yeah.
Well, number one come to my mind, Disco Inferno. Remember Disco?
Oh, yeah.
Have you met him?
Never met him, no. Is he funny?
He is so funny, and he run his mouth. He's so funny. He runs his mouth. I mean, it's just him. He don't harm nobody. He just run his mouth like a radio. And if you listen to his podcast, I mean, it's funny. But in a locker room, and his mouth is got him in trouble. So one time I walk in, to the locker room, walk in the locker room with my bag, come in, and I hear somebody in a bathroom. I said, what the hell? So I dropped my bag. I went and checked Disco Inferno. So they tape him. They tape his mouth. They tape his hand. I mean, he was all sweat, and he couldn't talk because they tape his mouth. So I released him. You know, I took off the tape. I said, "What happened? Who did it to you?" Steiner Brothers, because he run his mouth. But yeah, but I mean, he don't mean harm nobody. But I like disco, you know, and and the next one I have to go with the Nasty Boys. Yeah? You follow me? Nasty Boys are so funny, you know, so funny. And these are people, if you go on a long trip, a long flight, a long trip, they take these two guys. Oh, they make the trip much easier. I mean, they are so funny, and you know, and the other guy, the the Cherry, the black hair,
Yep.
Cherry turned around to what is his name, to
Brian.
to Brian.
Yeah.
He turned around. You shut up, you hawk. I mean, he called him fat pig. I mean, they cuss each other. I mean, that's how funny these guys. But they love one another. But yeah, I think they are my top three. Disco Inferno, WCW, WWE is got to be Nasty Boys.
Great answers as well.
Yeah.
The last man standing at the bar, drinking wise.
Oh my goodness.
Were you ever a big drinker on the road?
Oh, I seen many.
Oh, good man.
I seen many. But what your question again, James?
Who's the last man standing?
I mean, drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, not fighting, drinking.
No, yeah, drinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I have to go with the giant. I have to go. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about you. I have to go with the giant. You know, one time. Let me tell you a little story. One time, you know the big van. You know, the giant. He cannot fit in a car. They always have big van, big van for him, and he always sit in the back. I had a chance to ride in the same car with the giant, and I was in the back. So who drove? Well, it's been a long time. I'm sitting in the back. Long story short, sitting in the back, and my job to open, you know. See, when he finished, he just throw the thing to the back, you know, the empty to the back, and beer, you know. So I better be ready, you know. I better be. James, I count the beer and I watch him drinking. You know, my job is open and handed, brother. And he drink long neck. Follow me, James. There's a short neck, there's a long neck. So, and I counted, brother. He drink 12 long neck before he take a break. I mean, he just give up. I counted. I said, wow, what a human being can do that, you know? So, and then he take a break and then he barb. You know? Then he barb, you know? I mean, I guess there's a break. But, yeah, I guess I had to go with that giant, I don't know if you agree with me, but I had to go with a giant.
Oh, no, I will agree with anything you say.
Yep.
You tell me. So how many... Okay, there's loads of Andre drinking stories out there. When was the first time you met Andre? Was it territories before WWF, where he would come in? WWF was the first time.
WWF.
Yeah.
And it was a blast. It was a blast for me to be in the same locker room. You know, this man, you show it on TV, you show it on a magazine. I never thought in the world I'll be in the same locker room, you know. The first time in the second room, my eyes was like this, you know. I said, wow, how big he was. Wow. I mean, and he liked to play crimmage. You know, he played crimmage with a few guys, Arnold Swiss. I mean, he don't say a word. He just keep drinking his wine and play crimmage. So you had to keep him busy. You know, somebody had to play crimmage. You know, I don't play crimmage. I don't know how. If I knew, I'll keep him busy. But you know, first time I met Andre in the same locker room. You know, it was amazing. It was amazing to be in the same locker room. You know, he's ahead of us, but yeah, we came in a little bit before he retired, but it was a place to know him and just be in the same locker room.
Did you ever
Yeah,
share a ring with Andre?
no, never,
No.
no, never did. Yeah,
We
watch him. I watch him. I'm watching him. I'm watching him working Ultimate Warrior. Watch him working Macho Man. Oh, let me tell you. Can I tell a little story
do
about?
please
Yeah,
do.
Macho Man. I mean, I love you, Macho. Yeah, yeah, bless God, bless your heart. So Andre was playing cribbage, and the referee came to him. I believe was Joey. What is the
Joey Morella.
yeah,
Yeah,
Joey?
Gorilla
Yeah,
Monsoon's
yeah,
adopted son.
Korean
Yeah, yeah.
Monsoon's son. Oh man, bless your heart, Joe. So he came a boss. We all call him boss. He call us boss. We all call him boss. As a boss, uh, anything you want. Back then the locker room is separated. So yeah, tell him no oil. You follow me, James?
Mm-hmm.
Tell him no oil. We were in the locker room. This is a hill locker room. Yeah, I heard him. Told Joey. Andre say, you see, referee asked him anything you want. Yeah, tell him no oil. So, so he left. So here come main event. Macho Man, Macho Man and Elizabeth against Andre. So we all come out the hill. We wanted to see if he listened, if he follow what Andre wants him to do. So we came in, Macho, he's an entertainer, showman, the cape haven't come out yet, he do all his things colorful and see what happened. What happened? He took his cape, he took his crown, he took his cape. All all we saw, James, was oil. I mean, it looked like he just poured the whole bottle. I mean, oil. Not only oil, but baby oil, but he put hot stuff too. Mix, make it shine. If you mix, it make it shine. I look at Taylor. I told Taylor, this is gonna be a bad night. Oh, James, sure enough. He beat this man so bad. He beat him up so bad. Do you know? I mean, what do you say? He stepped on his hair. Macho, he didn't have much hair. He stopped his hair and he pulled his hand. I mean, James, he brutalized him. I mean, long story short, he beat him up so bad, and man. So after that, he listened. So he listened. But yeah,
What did Joey tell Savage? Did he say Andre really
yeah.
wants you to put all the oil on? Did he just say the
Could,
opposite?
could, James, could be a rip-off. It could be Joe. Could be Joe told Macho, yeah, Andre wants you to pour the whole. Yeah, could be the other way around. I mean, oh my God. But Macho Man yeah, he paid the price. Yeah.
Next one is my favorite question. Smelliest wrestler.
Oh my goodness. Smells. Oh my goodness. I hate to say that. I mean, he's not with us anymore. But can I say that?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Smells. I have to go with Van Vader, Big Van Vader. I have to go. I mean, I don't know if anybody agree with me, but
Most
yeah,
people. Most people have
yeah,
said Vader.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's got to be. I have to
Yeah.
go with Vader. Yeah.
Now, this is an interesting one specifically for you. Most dangerous situation you found yourself in with fans. I'm thinking fans attacking or riots, anything like that.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. A few instant. A few. Yeah. Me and Terry. Man, I forgot to wear. I think Terry have a better memory. I forgot where. And we walked on the ring, Fuji always in front, and Fuji always in front, and me always in front of Terry. Terry always walk from the behind. I forgot where. I forgot where. I know the incident, but I forgot what town. I think Terry, Bobby Terry. Terry, strong memory. So we walked down the aisle, walked to the ring, and of course we were heel. People were so pissed off, and Fuji walk, and this guy bought something. I think hot coffee or Coke. Might be a Coke. See, I was not ready. Don't forget, I walked behind Fuji. I was not ready, and I think he meant to Fuji, and Fuji who happened to walk in front. He tuck and me, he tuck and me right on my face. Man, James, that's not my nature. It took me a whole lot to get mad. It's not my future. Man, I snapped right away. Man, uh, I almost killed that guy. And Terry was right there. Terry was there. No, 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 pa, because Terry know me. No, 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 pa, please, no. So, it's not me, but I don't know why I snapped, because maybe I just surprised right in my, that's a little incident, happened, but yeah.
Did the police get involved or anything, or did it just get brushed
No,
away?
no, we just brush it off.
Yeah.
No, it's not a big deal. No.
No.
Yeah. Some security, they grab the guy and okay, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah. So, no police.
Yeah, that's good. The next
Yeah.
one is, you don't have to give the number if you don't want to, but the single biggest payoff for an event. What was the event?
Wow. Yeah. Great question. It's a few. WrestleMania, yeah, Survivor. The biggest, you answered biggest. Gotta be the WrestleMania, eh? WrestleMania, same as Terry. Yeah, yeah. It's, it's gotta be a WrestleMania, but you had James, you had to wait. You had to wait for a while. But you will get it, but you had to wait, you had to wait for a while.
Yeah. Was it
Yeah,
3 months or something? Did you have to wait 3 months? Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, see, because James back then, not now. Back then we only do Royal Rumble, pay-per-view, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam,
Yep.
and Survivor.
Yep.
I think, yeah, only 4 pay-per-view. So you have in between to work an ankle, ready for the next pay-per-view. So Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor. We only do 4 pay-per-view. Yeah, and WrestleMania you had to wait. Yeah. I mean, why they had the money, but why they wait? I guess.
There's a theory. One of them is the pay-per-view companies took a while to tabulate all the numbers and then pay you afterwards. Then there was another theory that the WWF got paid almost immediately, and then they put the money in a high-interest account for a few months, make some money off it. Yeah,
the interest. So the boys pay for the interest.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but they waited. Yeah.
Okay, this sort of follows on from this then. What is the best piece of merchandise that came out for you as far as making money? Was it an action figure or something else?
I mean now?
Yeah, from anywhere. Was it an action figure? Was it a game appearance maybe?
Yeah, it's a game, the game video game. Yeah, the action figure too. Yeah. Yeah, it's back in the WWF is I think mostly the video game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, video game. Yeah. I still have. I don't know about the same taste there. Yeah, we still have the what do you call it?
Royalties.
Yeah, the royalties. It's not much. When you beginning it was huge, but you away for a long time. Not much. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember last time was 100 something. It was 100 something,
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, really go down.
Next one is the most memorable thing that you saw on Jim Crockett's aeroplane.
Yeah, yeah.
That you can say.
Mm, yeah, yeah, we flew a few, yeah, with those guys, yeah, guys on top, yeah, four horsemen. Does see, okay, the most memorable, yeah, it was funny, you know, you know, uh, when we go home, I'm not supposed to drink. You follow me, James?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to drink, and we land in Charlotte, Crockett played, and you know, everybody drinking. We going home, so I better don't drink because we're going home. Mama's gonna smell. Mama's gonna know it. So everybody drinking, and before we on our way home and Dusty Road, Ric Flair, everybody, come on, Bob, have fun with that. They talked me to it. They won. They talked me. So I went ahead and 1, 2, 3 days better, more, and we land. Oh man, man. Well, Mama, you look at me. You've been drinking pow. You've been drinking pow. So I think that's the most memory, finally the guys let me drink, and oh man, then Mama beat me up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I think that's my most memory.
Best jobber or enhancement talent, however you want to describe.
Best job. Well, brother, there's a few out there. I'll put Barry Horowitz.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put Barry Horowitz there. Yeah, the best worker, never had a break. Who else? Uh, yeah, Barry, man. Barry was unreal. What else?
Do you remember the Mulkey brothers?
Oh, Monkey. Oh, man. I love those guys. I hope they're still alive, yeah?
I think so.
I
Yeah,
hope.
I think they're both
Okay.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting old. Yeah, the best. One time, I don't know if you, James, one time they had the Crockett Cup, the tournament, Crockett Cup, and they put Mulkey. Man, I was hoping the Mulkey brothers can slide to the second round. It make the fan, have something to cheer. I was hoping they slide into the second round, but they eliminate them the first round. Oh man, that's not fun. But I was hoping, they slide him the second round, eliminate the second round at least. You slide him the second round. Yeah, Mulkey brothers. Yeah, one of the best. And like I said,
Horowitz.
Horowitz. Yeah, help me. I forgot a lot of things. Help me, Jay.
Well,
Yeah, Barry
I'll tell
Horowitz.
you what. Who we get the name of more than anyone else is George South.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
George never had a break. Yeah, one of the best. George South, one of the best trainer, one of the best in the world trainer, and they put guys over. Yeah, George South, and who else? Disco Inferno, great worker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, yeah, Lombardi, Steve
Mm-hmm.
Lombardi. You had to give them credit. You had to, put those guys over. Put money in their pocket. You had to give them credit. Yeah. So I don't know what to think, but there's a bunch of good work out there. Yeah, Joe South is on the top list.
So this next one is more WWF specific, but who are the best and who are the worst road agents?
Wow, that's a tough question. Yeah, who is the best? Who is the?
I can give you a couple of names if that would
Yeah,
help. There's
please.
Tony Gurria, Jack Lanza, Nick Bockwinkel,
Yeah.
George Steele. I can't think who else.
Uh,
Jerry Briscoe.
uh, okay. The best road answer. Uh, I love Chief.
Chief, of course. Yeah.
I love Chief. Yeah, he's one of the best road agents. Jack Lancer. Yeah, I love Jack. Man, can you believe those people is not with us anymore? Huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, those people, yeah, not with us anymore. Yeah, when we were there, they were great agent. I love them all. They are great. They watch the message. They collect us. We did wrong. I like that. Collect us what we did wrong. So next time we do better. And the worst, oh man, it's a tough question for me to mention. What's the worst? Wow.
I can always move on if you want me to.
Well,
You've got someone in mind, though. You've got a name in mind, haven't you?
yeah, I got money, but I hate to mention because they are watching. Oh my god!
It's okay. I'll move on.
Yeah, please.
Wrestlers who carried a gun with them.
Say it again.
Wrestlers who carried a gun with them.
Really? Wow.
I believe. I know you feuded with Jimmy Valiant. I believe Jimmy did for a while.
Yeah. But your question, what? Say your question again.
Which wrestlers carried a gun with them from town to town?
The pistol.
A pistol. Yeah.
Yeah. The Steiner, Rick Steiner. Rick Steiner always carry gun. I don't know why. I mean, for their protection. Yeah, but they are babyface. Rick Steiner, I saw it. Yeah, I mean, why babyface carry gun? A heel makes sense. Yeah, I saw Rick Steiner carry gun, and not too many. Not too many. Warlord, Terry, he's got a lot of guns. He's a gun collector. He's got a lot of guns, but he don't carry. He don't carry gun. No. Yeah. Yeah. No, not too many. Not too many guys that I know. They probably carry a lot, but I don't know. I didn't see.
Okay, the next one is strongest wrestler. So maybe not in the gym, but just when you just felt them, they could just throw you around.
Yeah. Oh, Scott. Who?
Norton.
Scott Norton. Yeah. Oh man, Scott Norton is. Oh man, he's a piece. Yeah. Scott Norton is one of them. Yeah. In the ring, again, I met a lot. I felt a lot of them in the ring, but the strongest in the gym, I saw a tugboat. Is that his name?
Yeah, Fred Ottman. Talk about
Fred. Yeah. Fred was a good bench.
Was he really?
Oh, I mean, he doesn't look strong because he's just national big. I saw him one gym here. He did 640. I mean, very strong. I mean, yeah, easy too. Yeah, he's a big man, Yeah, Fred. Yeah, he did. Yeah, strong. Another good bench. Dino Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Dino Bravo. Yeah, Dino Bravo. Yeah, he did. I saw him. Short arm, big chest. Yeah, I saw him did 630. So there's a bunch of strong. They might not show, but but in the ring, oh gosh, in the ring, Scott Norton. Yeah, I felt Scott Norton. Who else? Wow, there's a lot of strong guys in the ring, James. There's a lot, Yeah.
I'm not asking you the easiest questions. Yeah. I know. I'll move on. Well, this isn't going to be an easy question. You can't say yourself the biggest ladies' man on the road.
Oh my goodness! I see it quite a bit. Yeah.
Also, who was not married at the time?
Besides Flair, yeah. I don't know. Cause any trouble. But
no, we'll say Flair, then we'll move on.
Just say Flair.
This is an interesting one. The loudest spots caller, who would just be yelling spots in the ring constantly that the fans could hear.
Wow, I cannot answer that. Yeah, because we try to get fair. See, for me, if I call a spot or the other babyface call a spot, I bring my hand like not a mouth here. I bring my hand like this, cover his mouth. From the fan, and he talked to me. Yeah, He talk, and if I talk, I put my hand, above me. Yeah, so the loudest, oh man, that would be crazy if someone, yeah, I cannot answer that, James.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that would be crazy. Yeah, I never see anyone. Yeah, I'm
So okay,
sorry.
we've only got a couple more left, and then whatever
Mm.
other questions we've got on. What was the worst injury that one you saw and two you suffered?
Worst injury. I wish talk about the other guys though. Worst injury. No, no, I never see. Yeah, and I never see. Yeah,
I mean,
no, and
I take it you never actually injured anybody, so
no, I never injure anybody. Nobody injured me. Okay, well, I I don't know if Shane Douglas try to talk to him. The worst injury happened to me beside I was stabbed. I was stabbed in Puerto Rico. Beside the stab, the worst injury. See, the stab was luckily just slight, just slight on my side. That the worst injury, I don't know if Shane talked to you, was me and Shane.
really.
Was me and Shane, yeah, me and Shane in Africa. So we had a hardcore match, Nigeria. Hardcore match, great, great house. And we did a hardcore match. And so what happened? So Mama was not there. My son went with me, Yeah, it was my tour. My son went with me to help me. And of course, Shane Douglas helped me. I didn't take Kevin Sullivan. I think Kevin was sick, so I took Shane Douglas. So me and Shane had a hardcore match, and it went so well. So the table, so we went through the table. Somehow there was well, Shane will explain it better. So somehow there was a class. The wine glass is tall. The wine glass is tall. The wine glass was spin. I mean, we use everything. The glass wine spin, and when we went down to, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You okay, James?
yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So we went through the table, and somehow the glass spin, and stood up. You follow me, James?
Mm.
Stood up, stood up, and it happened me coming through the glass. The glass, so don't forget the glass is skinny and tall, wine glass.
Mm.
So one half inside me and one half outside. So that blood was running like a hose. And the match was so good and a good house. And I told Shane, keep fighting. Don't worry about it. Keep fighting. Shane said, "UMF, you need hospital. You crazy. You crazy." And yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you need the hospital. Look at you. That blood just went down, and I told him no, and I was there. Just keep fighting, keep fighting. I was saying no, no, no. So long story short, they rushed me to the hospital. Oh, my son was freak. My son, he never see anything. The glass, long glass, half inside and half. So long story short, they took me to hospital. Ambulance was right there, ready. Took me to hospital, so put me to sleep. All I remember, James, the gas mask. That's all I remember. Put it down, maybe 30 seconds out. So they they clean me. They they work on me,
Mm.
and and my son was there the whole time, freak out. And some people, local people, they took care, Shane there, took care of everything, messes. And James, that was the worst. And the doctor, there was three doctors work on me. One from Erie, Pennsylvania, one from Colorado, and one from local. Three work on me. And they say, one from Erie say, "Son, you are very lucky. You
Mm.
are you are very lucky. If it touch your what intestine,
Hmm.
if it touch it, yeah, it's over. So very luckily, man. Mama went sick. Oh man, because my son told, oh man, Mama cried 24 hours. I mean, so my son told, honey, Mom, yeah, it's okay. Dad is fine now. So I mean, I mean, but that's the worst injury happened to me. Yeah. Shane will explain everything. Yeah. That was close. It was a close call.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's probably the last place you want a blood transfusion
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the last place. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, close or thanks. Thank God. Yeah. Still here.
We there's a story about you and Ken Patera, and it involves Mama and a frying pan as well, apparently.
But
So
why Ken Patera? Why Ken Patera?
I don't know why Ken Patera's in this. It just says you and
Yeah.
Ken Patera fighting the cops. I don't. Was it
No,
Ken
no, no.
Patera there, or is it someone else?
I think it's a different. It's a two different. I think it was Ken Patera and Masa Saito. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. There's a different. Those guys were ahead of our time. Yeah. I've heard the story too. I think they went McDonald and they. I think the guy manager said, "No, we close." You know how the boys
Yeah.
are. No, open, we hungry. No, we close. Open, I'll break it. I'll break the window. We call the police. Here comes the police, and yeah, it is what happened. I think my situation is different. Yeah.
Well, explain the whole thing then. So I don't know the full story. I know it.
Oh,
I know it
come on,
ends.
James.
So what
my
happened
God.
then? So it's basically you versus police. So what's the full story?
Well, I think what's his name? Tonga Kid. I think Tonga Kid will explain it better. Tonga Kid was there. He saw the whole thing. Tonga Kid, Roddy Piper is not with us. Piper and Tonga Kid, they were there, and I was strong and just went crazy. But Tonga Kid, next time, put him in a podcast. He'll explain everything.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
save it. But there's one more thing that I'll add to the end. So there's a story that I think Mick Foley said publicly first, that Barbarian, man, just one of the scariest, looking dudes at least, an absolute sweetheart, could handle himself with nearly anybody. But the only person he was afraid of was his wife.
Yeah, true. That's true story. Mamba always, straight me out, and See, think, James, I never raised my hand on my wife. I never. I think Haku, same thing. We never raised our hand. Even our kids never raised. Mama spank our kids. I saw it.
Discipline.
Wife.
Yeah.
Discipline the kids. Yeah. But I never spank my kids. Never raised and I mean, that's my nature. So, Mama. Discipline the kids, she disciplined me too. Oh yeah.
Okay, then. So for Tonga, I'll have to get the Tonga Kid on. We'll get the story on that. I still don't know the full story.
Yeah,
but I won't.
man.
Yeah.
Get the full story. Tonga Kid will explain. He explained better.
Very good then. Okay, so it's Tonga Kid coming up soon. Right then.
Good.
Let's move to a bit of WCW then. So you go to WCW somewhere like maybe around the middle of 1992. Do you remember talking to a person called Kip Fry? Did you deal with Kip Fry for your contract with WCW, or was Bill Watts already in the company by then?
No, I never talked to Kid Fry. Always Bill Watts.
Yeah.
When we came in, Bill Watts they took over. Book. I think from Flair. I think from Rick.
So it was always Bill Watts then who was going to bring you in. So the guy he replaced was a guy called Kip Fry, who was offering millions of dollars per year to wrestlers, and then as soon as Bill Watts got in, he tore up every single contract and said, "No way, you're getting millions of dollars."
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Kip Fry. Yeah.
How was Bill Watts as a boss? Was this the first time you met Bill? Because I imagine that Bill Watts would look at a Barbarian and say, "That's my kind of wrestler."
Yeah. First time I met him, met Bill. Yeah, he was good to me. He was good to me, and a tough man. I heard a story when he had the promotion in Louisiana. Louisiana. If you fight in a bar, if you lose, you get fired. Remember, James?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you win, good for the business. But if you are a fighter, you think you're tough, you fight in a bar, you lose. I will fire you. So, but that's a story. So you better win. You lose, you don't have a job.
Do you remember his son, Eric?
I remember Eric Rowell. Yeah, yeah. He's a good friend. He's a big boy. Yeah,
He's a big boy.
Eric.
There's a story that Eric told me, apparently. North of Nashira writes this in and says, can you confirm, and if so, can you tell the side of the story that Eric Watts told on this show, where you ribbed Eric that you were going to go back to his room with him?
Yeah, I think I remember this story. Yeah, yeah. It's just a true story. I used to. I used to rip, all the boys, I used to rip the young boys, coming to the territory. And happened to Rick, Eric. I never met Eric, I know he's a big kid. Bill Watts' son is coming, and happened to meet him. And one night we had a bar. I just want to confirm he said the same story he told you. We had a bar, and here comes the young boy, Eric, or 6'6", he's good looking, and there was a lady at the hotel. Man, I forgot her name. Elaine, yeah, something like. So Elaine is working with me with a gimmick, to read the young boys. Here come Eric, and here comes. Wow! I start touching his muscle, young, good looking, and starting his muscle. He was kind of shocked, touching his muscle. I've been, for a while. I said, "Yo, so you a football player?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." You Bill Watson, yeah, with my accent, Okay. Oh, you strong, you young, good looking. So I told Eric and the lady at the hotel, "Hey, kid, I'll be back. I go bathroom, I be back. You and me go to my room. You follow me, James? You and me go to my room." I guess he was freak. He was freak out, Yeah, when I came back, no Eric, And I told the lady, I asked the lady, where's that kid? Oh, he left. He scared. He left. He left where? He stay here. No, no, no. He stay. So the lady lied to me. No, no. He stay at the hotel. He was there, but he lied to me. Yeah, I think that's a story that I remember. So, James, it's just a rape, but he took it serious. Oh, he's scared to death. Oh, he was panic. So I told kid, stay right here. I'll be back. I go back. You and me go there. I mean, that's a part I remember.
That is the story that you told as well,
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
We're going to move on. We're going to do some random questions. WCW. Warren Moon asks, did you ever get asked to join the NWO?
No, never did. Yeah, never did. We were face of fear, busy with our little clip with Kevin Solo. No one asks. Yeah. See, the thing, James, excuse me, with NWO was hot. There was a hot thing. It bring the company up. When Hogan, if you agree with me, when Hogan and Nash and Hall was four of them. I mean, that's enough. Yeah. That's enough NWO. But when they put everybody become 18, 20, that's it kind of take away, they're not NWO anymore. They just like like a laughable, you know what I mean, James, yeah? Yeah. So yeah, but when the first NWO came, it was hard. Oh my God, that's how they be able to beat WWE, WWF, back there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was there when they had them for almost 2 years. Yeah, Kevin Sullivan was a booker, and when they start add the referee, remember, add the referee and Vin Virgil and everybody, yeah, and it's not the same. Yeah,
they had. 6, Sean Waltman, X-Pac, came in. I think he was like the 7th, even though he was 6th, and Ted DiBiase, and then Eric Bischoff, and then you had Buff Bagwell, and then Scott Norton, and then the Big Boss Man, and then Mike Rotunda, and then it just got too big.
There's too much, too many, too much.
We'll move on. Doug Hummer writes in and says, do you remember the fight between Scott Hall and Jerry Saggs?
Wow, great question. We were there. Yeah, we were there. We were there that night. As a matter of fact, it was Scott Hall and Ness, one corner, Nasty Boys, one corner, and me and Ming, one corner. Yeah? So it's like an eliminated tag team. So don't forget, when we do, it was a house show somewhere in Louisiana, house show. But before we did the three corner, the incident happened before. You follow me, James? Incident happened before. I was there. It was a live team, Monday Night Raw, somewhere in South Carolina. So the deal was, Nasty Boy was working, some guys in the ring, and Hall and Ness supposed, supposed to, slide in and interfere. So what happened? Scott Hall grabbed a chair and hit
Sax, is it?
says Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry in the back of the brother. You don't come with a chair and hit the guy in the back of the head. You don't do that, hit him in the front so he can protect himself. Eh? And he hit him so hard, brother. Man, the thing swallowed like a grapefruit, eh? Like a grapefruit, the back. So they rushed him to the hospital, concussion. So it built up it built them up. And until we do the tag team eliminate. So what happened? Me and Ming, so those two guys, they double team Scott Hall outside. Jerry and Brian Knobs, they beat him up so bad, I mean, for real, not work for real. They beat him. And me and Ming, we are working on the big guy, Kevin, on the corner. I say, guys, please stop. So our back to them. So, but Ness, his face, he saw the whole thing. I say, guys, please stop. I have to help you. I say, what do you mean? I have to help you. But, brother, no, they beat it up so bad. And yeah, we were there. We were there in the ring with them, and we were there. And what happened? The giant, what's his name? Paul. The
Paul
giant.
White. Yeah.
Paul, came and Kevin Nash. Somehow he grabbed a baseball bat. He wanted to kill Nasty Boy. So me and Ming, we grabbed him. We talked to him. Everything was good. Finally they settled down. But well, what a night! What a night! The people start. It's a big house. The people start leaving because they knew, oh, this is for real. So they start leaving,
Really?
Instead of entertaining them, well, for real, they start leaving. I mean, I like Scott. I love Nasty Boys, but I don't want to see, anything happen, like that,
So why did Scott hit Jerry in the first place then? Was it just an accident? Was he not thinking properly, or was it a receipt or something for?
I think it was a receipt. I think it was a receipt, not an accident. You don't. It's not an accident. You hit him in the back of the head. I think it was a receipt. Well, they gave him back. They received him back. I mean, beat him up. So they have to rush him to the hospital and sew him up because one eyebrow cut and dropped down, cover his eyebrow. I mean, they beat him up really, really bad.
Did the Nasty Boys get fired over this? Because I don't think they remained in the company very much longer,
No,
did they?
no, they remained in the company, but they didn't do anything much with them. They
They
took
sat
care.
at home. Yeah.
Zach went home. Yeah, you're right. Zach went home and they took care Hall and Ness. But they after that incident, they don't do much with Nasty Boy.
Right, so let me just see how many questions I've got left and how much time I've got left. Not too much, so I'll be very, very good with the questions. Lone Wolf has asked, "Do you?"
You've been easy with me. Yeah, thanks for that, James.
Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, I'll let you skip. I'll let you skip the difficult ones.
Right.
I'm not a bad guy on that. Lone Wolf says, "Do you still have possession of the WCW Hardcore Championship when Haku gave it to you?
I still have the title.
No, you don't, do you?
I still have the title. Yeah. Everybody wanted title. Everybody wanted to buy it. Yeah, I still had the title. Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, Hako went to WWF, surprise, show up, and he gave brother, yeah, give them back to the office. I say, what office? I'll give it to my office. Yeah, I still have it. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, the logo, everything there.
Hey, I tell you what, if you want to make a few dollars on that, I'm sure there'll be a collector out there that'll be willing to pay good money.
Yeah, whoever, well, not too many people. No, I'm a private guy. Not too many people, have my information. But just contact me, and we'll make a deal.
Yeah.
But I still have it. Eric Piso, see, the office keep asking me, Bob, you got a title? Yeah, I'll bring back. They got tired of asking me, asking me the bill. They quit.
It's crazy.
Bob. Yeah, they quit. And then finally, James, I came to England for Brian Dixon, and I supposed to go back. And my wife said, honey, I supposed to go back. I was looking forward to go. Honey, bad news. I thought someone died in my family. I said, I got bad news. I said, someone died, honey? No. Vince just bought WCW. I said, well, here goes my WCW. I'm supposed to go back. So, yeah, but I have the title. I still have the title. Yeah.
Did Vince buy your contract out? Or what happened with the WWF purchase? Did you get a buyout? Did you get paid by WWF at any point? Or did they just not bring you in?
No, they should not bring us in.
Yeah. Okay, I'll ask one thing very, very quickly, and then we'll get on to the final game. I think we've got about 8 minutes left, something like that.
Not 8 minutes.
About 8 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I just want to let my friend.
Yeah.
Sit right here.
Yeah, there's a fellow just staring at him, just waiting for him to get up and leave. So anyway, okay, very quickly, Not That Tom Green 1, fellow YouTuber, wants to know about the sweet duster jacket that you wore very briefly in WCW. It was a long, like almost ankle-length black coat that you wore to the ring. Why did you stop wearing it? Because it looked badass.
Oh, yeah, I liked it. I liked the jacket. Yeah. I think I still. Oh, I have a lot of stuff in the house. I don't believe I still have it. Oh, he liked it. Yeah.
Someone else wants to buy something from you. There you
go. Yeah. We both came out Ming. Yeah, with it. Yeah, I like the jacket. Yeah, that's true.
Very good. Right, we're going to go into the firing line. It's the same as name association, except I'm going to give you a name of a wrestler, and you tell me what you think about them, good, bad, or indifferent. If there's a story to go with the name, brilliant. The first one is, he recently passed away. You mentioned him before, Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, Kevin Sullivan was a brilliant, great mind, smart to the business, but he's got a vicious mind, Yeah, one time, Kevin created the Face of Fear, Face of Fear, and he said, it was a pleasure, he liked me, he loved me, he liked me and he loved me. He said, guys, this is Kevin, guys, I want you guys to do something so the other regular team, the other team don't do. I said, what do you mean? Slam the guy, go to the top rope, double headbutt, backdrop catch. I said, what's that? Ming backdrop, you catch. I think, how do I catch? You stand behind. I said, oh, Kevin, please. I never done that. Try. So we practice on the skinny guy, the skinniest guy in the locker room. We practice, I sleep. I say, Kevin, I'm scared about the safety of the. What happened? You wrestle, you sweat. What happened if I miss? It's gonna break his neck. That's why I put skinny guys to practice. And see, something like that, James. He wants us to do something different. The coast to coast from the turnbuckle, flow the guy. the other team don't do. So it works.
Yeah. Oh, it was a devastating finish. It was one of the best ones. Next one.
See.
Oh.
Okay, excuse me.
No. Please, carry on.
We went to Japan, me and Ming Face Sophia, while WCW wants us to. We went there for a month. And we do that move, backdrop catch. Instead, Ming Kuso, the guy, for finish. The office saw that move. They never saw it before. They came back. Oh, very good. Tomorrow, same thing. Finish. From now, finish. Every night, finish, But the Japanese young guys, they were scared, They never see that. But the office like it. Hey, the other one pay, you obey.
Forget the questions. I want to know more about it. Who's the biggest guy you managed to get up in the backdrop powerbomb thing? Who's the biggest one that you landed cleanly?
Wow. Was the biggest guy for a backdrop catch? Ooh, wow. This guy was tall. This guy was tall, maybe 275, 270. Yeah, he's a young guy. Well, yeah, no name, But that's the biggest guy, no name, It's a tape TV, I think. That's the biggest guy.
I'll only give you a few more names and I'll let you go. Okay. Jimmy Snuka.
Jimmy Snuka, yeah. Jimmy, I love Jimmy, He was, learn a lot from him. We travel together on the road, and Jimmy was an icon, before we came there, give him credit, he bring a lot to the business. That's how I remember. The best, what do you call it? The best splash?
Mm-hmm.
The best splash in the business. Remember Don Morocco, in a cage? Yeah. He was the best.
Dick Slater.
Oh, tough guy. You don't mess. Dick Slater, you don't mess with him, he's a straightforward, and he can stand on his ground, and he's tough guy. Yeah.
Jim Duggan.
Jim Duggan. Yeah, I love Jim. Jim, I love you to death. Yeah, I love the guy and his wife. And they travel together. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, Jim is a big man. Yeah, great guy.
Ox Baker.
Ooh, Ox Baker. Yeah, some question. Ox Baker. The king of the hard punch. Is that a hard punch? He's finished, yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, brother, when he hit the hard punch, he hit it for real.
Did he?
I think he killed somebody.
2 people he's been credited with killing. Yeah, Ray Gunkel and one of the Spanish guys from like the 60s or something. I don't know if he actually killed them or he was just credited with killing.
Yeah, it just happened. Maybe heart attack. Yeah, he killed 2 people. Wow, he hit it. Long, only. Yeah, he hit you hard. Yeah.
One of the Torres brothers,
and that gimmick was over when he killed those people. Gimmick was over.
The next one is Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim, I love Jim. Jim, I love you to death. Yeah, happy holiday. Yeah, Jim was a good man. Yeah. Good man, great man.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter is one of the best. He could be a baby. He could be a heel. I love when he was a heel. Yeah. Sergeant Slaughter is a heel. It's a sheik. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Back in the days. Yeah. Yeah, he's very respectful. Very respectful.
Yeah, they always said when he turned bad guy that they had to get extra security.
Yeah, I was there
him,
when he turned. I mean the world. I mean, I couldn't believe a Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, but great man.
Dr. Death Steve Williams.
Tough guy. Dr. Death Steve Williams. He was the first guy to press me over his head. Wow. That's how strong this guy. I worked him in Japan a lot, single. I was over 300 pounds. He pressed me over his head. Not one, but he reps. I said, holy cow, he reps, yeah? 3-4 reps. Yeah, I had some great time with Dr. Death, great matches. Yeah, I think he broke about 9-10 chair over my head. Japan, those chair was a wood, yeah? Wood.
Yeah.
No steel wood. He broke, Japan. He had to go extreme, strong style. Yeah,
Uh,
great, great,
when
great
when he
man.
was pressing you, were you helping him? Were you pressing off his shoulders, or was it just
Not
raw
much
strength?
help, not much help from me. That's how powerful
Yeah.
he was very strong.
I'll give you a few more, and I will let you go. Ronnie
Mm.
Garvin.
Ronnie Garvin. Ronnie Garvin is crazy, you know. I respect him. I respect him all the respect. I love Ronnie. Ronnie, I love you. And James, he's a tough man. He's a tough. He's not a big man, but he was a tough. Yeah, very respect.
He
Yeah.
makes an ugly woman.
Huh?
He makes an ugly woman. I mean, when he was dressing up
Oh,
as a
yeah,
woman
yeah,
constantly.
yeah, you heard the story. I first came from Japan. I came from Japan to NWA. I didn't know. I didn't know it. They turned him to a woman gimmick. I didn't know. And we were in the studio, I think, with tape TV, and he came with a woman gimmick and sit on my lap. When Ronnie sitting on the lap with a woman, outfit came, how are you doing? How you doing? I said, holy cow, who are you? He sit on my lap. He almost kissed me. I found out later was Ronnie. Oh, man, Ronnie, that's a nice rip. Yeah, yeah, Ronnie coming.
I'll give you two more then. No, yeah, I'll give you two more.
Uh,
Akira Maeda.
who?
Akira Maeda,
Oh,
shoot
yeah,
fighter
I
in
know.
Japan. Oh,
I know. I
semi shoot.
know. Yeah, yeah. We all in the same. I believe we are all same age, same era. When I was in Japan as a young boy, myself, Maeda, Muta, and man, and that guy he do the Northern Light. I think he's politic now. Uh, man, I see the
Hase?
face.
Hase?
Hase,
Yeah.
yeah, Hase, yeah. We all same era, same, yeah, same age, same era. Yeah, but Maita was he didn't talk much. He didn't talk. He always quiet, always quiet, and he don't talk. He stiff in the ring. He stiff me a few times in the ring, but I just let it go. But he stiff some of the guys. So yeah, Maida is he quiet, looks good, tall, 6'3", maybe 6'4". But when you in the ring, he kicked the hell out of you, And I saw an incident, him and Ricky Giorgio,
Mhm.
Ricky George. You know who I'm talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Ricky George.
Is that when he kicked him in the head?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I mean, it was bad, man. But yeah, it was became for real, and the boys were separated in the locker room, separated, and I mean, but that's Maida, you know.
We'll end on this name, then I will let you go. The
Yeah.
Undertaker. One more for The Undertaker.
One more for Undertaker. Yeah, Undertaker was a great showman, great showman, the best, what do you call it? The best ender, eh?
Mm.
The best coming through the curtain, the best entering to the ring, the best, the music, the slow walking, the smoking. I mean, he got it all, the best showman. beside Rick, beside the Flair and Hogan,
Mm.
I think he's the best, entering to the ring. He's the best. Yeah. Yeah, great man. Yeah, he's a good friend. Yeah, good family man. Yeah, good man.
Bob, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you once again. I
Oh,
hope to
thank you,
see.
James.
I hope. Well, if you can make it to Manchester in February, it'd be fantastic. But if nothing else, I
Oh,
might meet you in Vegas again
okay. Yeah,
this
sure.
April. So,
Okay.
is there anything else you
Thank
would
you.
like to plug? Anything you'd like to promote before we go?
Yeah, I just want to thank you, James. Thank you for opportunity and for having me. And always good to see you, and hopefully to see you in Vegas. And thank you for the fan. Thank you for all your questions. I'm glad, not hard question. Thank you for easy on me, and thank you, fans, for all your support for all those years. Thank you, James. Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
take
Bob.
care. Yeah, you take care and have a great day.
You too. I will see you
Okay.
again soon.